Welcome back, everybody, for Season 2, Episode 13 of AI, Your Appraiser. Feels like we got an early Christmas present this year.
Yeah.
Actually, 12 of them. We're diving into a whole bunch of AI updates that OpenAI rolled out over 12 days.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is impressive.
Yeah.
The sheer volume of new stuff they released.
Yeah, they've been busy.
This deep dive was sourced by Chandra Mast, a general appraiser in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. She's clearly plugged into the AI world.
Yeah.
And you can connect with her on LinkedIn if you want to follow along.
Always cool to see appraisers like her. Really taking the lead and exploring this stuff.
Yeah. So OpenAI kicked things off on day one with a bang. They launched the new O1 model, and GPT Pro,
Okay.
promising faster response times, and the ability to handle even tougher questions. For appraisers, this could be huge. Imagine running complex valuation scenarios in just seconds,
Yeah.
or having the AI flag potential inconsistencies in your appraisals based on the latest market data.
It's really interesting what they're doing with the O1 model. It's like they're focusing on both speed and precision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's designed to maximize how it uses its resources so it can process those complex queries without sacrificing accuracy.
Right. And for more specialized needs, there's GPT Pro.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was reading about GPT Pro. It sounds like it's designed for professionals who need a seriously powerful AI tool. And it can even be customized for specific industries.
Oh, wow.
I'm picturing appraisers using GPT Pro to create custom models trained on local market data and maybe even automatically generating reports that meet USPAP standards.
That would be a game changer.
I think so. It would change everything.
Absolutely. And GPT Pro, like it allows for the creation of these tailored workflows. So it could definitely, to meet the demands of real estate appraisal, think about having an AI that can analyze property trends, identify comparable sales with incredible accuracy, and even like assist in writing those complex reports.
Yeah. And then day two, OpenAI took personalization to the next level. They announced their reinforcement fine-tuning research program, which basically gives developers the tools to fine-tune AI models for very specific tasks. What caught my eye was the potential for AI to adapt to your personal preferences.
Yeah, that's the real breakthrough here. Like, imagine an AI assistant that learns your appraisal methodologies, your preferred data sources, even your communication style. It's like having an apprentice that's constantly learning and adapting.
Yeah, and on day three, things took a turn for the visual with the unveiling of Sora video.
Yeah.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What does video have to do with appraisals?
Right.
But hear me out.
Okay.
This AI can summarize, annotate, and even create new video content.
Yeah.
Think about virtual property tours generated by AI, or maybe even AI-powered marketing videos for your business.
Okay, I see where you're going. Yeah, that's interesting. Sora Video really highlights like the growing role of multimedia in AI. And for appraisers, it could mean creating these interactive property presentations that are more engaging for clients. Or even imagine using AI to analyze video footage of properties to identify potential issues or value-adding features.
Yeah. Day four brought us Canvas, which OpenAI is calling a visual playground for AI.
Okay.
It's all about drag-and-drop simplicity, making AI accessible to everyone, even those of us who aren't coding wizards. This got me thinking, could appraisers use Canvas to visually map out complex valuation scenarios?
Right.
Or even create interactive presentations for clients?
Canvas is a great example of how AI is becoming more user-friendly, like by taking away the need for complex coding. It just opens up AI development to a much wider audience. Appraisers could totally use Canvas to create custom tools for data visualization, risk assessment, or even to build those interactive models that clients can explore.
I like that. Day 5 was a big one for anyone who uses an iPhone. ChatGPT is teaming up with Apple to give Siri a serious upgrade. Now, I know Siri hasn't always been the most reliable, but with ChatGPT's language capabilities integrated, it could be a game changer. Imagine using voice commands to pull up property data, run calculations, or even dictate your appraisal reports.
That is interesting. The integration of ChatGPT and Siri, it really shows you how AI and everyday technology are starting to like converge for appraisers who are always on the go. Having a truly intelligent voice assistant could really streamline their workflow.
Absolutely.
Imagine asking Siri to find recent comparable sales in a specific neighborhood, or to calculate the depreciation rate for a particular type of property, all while you're driving to an inspection. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's really fascinating to think how this could change the way appraisers interact with data and technology.
Yeah.
You know, instead of being tied to your keyboard, you could just be having a natural conversation with your AI.
Right. Okay, day 6 is where things got a little festive.
Oh.
OpenAI rolled out a Santa AI model that combines advanced voice tech with video.
A Santa AI.
Yeah. Now, I know it sounds like a gimmick, but it actually shows the potential for creating incredibly lifelike, interactive experiences. I'm already imagining how this technology could be used to create virtual open houses.
Yeah.
Or interactive property tours that feel like you're actually there.
That's interesting. The Santa AI, while it seems lighthearted,
Yeah.
really shows you how AI can blend those audio and visual elements to create these immersive experiences. Imagine clients virtually walking through a property, asking questions about features, or even customizing finishes, all guided by an AI that feels incredibly real.
Yeah, I like that. And then on day 7, ChatGPT went from being a helpful chatbot to a full-fledged project manager.
Your project manager.
Yeah, this new feature lets teams brainstorm, assign tasks, track progress, and even manage version control, all within the ChatGPT interface.
Okay.
I can definitely see this being a huge asset for appraisal firms or teams working on complex appraisal projects.
So projects in ChatGPT, it represents like a shift towards AI, playing a more active role in managing workflows. This could really streamline collaboration between appraisers, researchers, and staff, ensuring everyone's on the same page and that tasks are completed efficiently.
Right.
It's like having an AI project coordinator, keeping everything moving smoothly.
Day 8 brought us voice search for ChatGPT.
Oh, wow.
So now you can chat with the AI hands-free,
Oh.
which is great for accessibility
Yeah.
and for anyone who likes to multitask. I'm picturing being able to walk through a property, dictating notes, and asking ChatGPT to pull up relevant data, all without having to stop and type.
So voice search for ChatGPT is like a big step forward in terms of accessibility and just like making it more intuitive.
Right.
It also like frees appraisers from being tied to their devices, allowing them to interact with AI more naturally while they're on the go.
Exactly.
This could be so helpful for site visits or field research.
Absolutely. Day 9 was a developer-focused day. With the public release of the O1 model,
Okay.
what really caught my eye was the addition of
The reasoning effort.
a reasoning, which lets developers control how much processing power the AI uses. So you could basically fine-tune the AI for specific tasks, ensuring it uses the right amount of brain power for the job.
Okay, I see.
I'm imagining how this could be used to optimize models for specific appraisal methodologies or valuation tasks.
That's pretty cool. Giving developers finer control over that reasoning process just opens up so many possibilities. You know, for appraisers, it can mean creating models that are super efficient at very specific tasks, whether it's analyzing market trends, identifying properties, or assessing risk factor.
Then OpenAI made a big push for accessibility on day 10 by launching 1-800-CHAT-GPT.
Okay.
This allows anyone to chat with AI on any phone, even without internet access.
Wow, that's huge.
I know appraisers who work in areas where internet can be spotty, and this can be huge for them. They can now access AI even when they're out in the field.
It's a great example of how OpenAI is really working to bridge that digital divide, making sure everyone can use these technologies. It really shows how versatile AI is becoming. It can work even within the limitations of traditional communication.
On day 11, things got really interesting for anyone who likes to customize their tools.
Okay.
Canvas became part of custom GPTs, and GPT got integrated apps. This basically lets you build your own personalized AI toolkit by combining different features and applications.
So it's like AI Legos.
Yeah. Imagine creating a custom GPT that's specifically designed for appraisal, pulling in data from your sources, running your favorite valuation models, and even integrating with your appraisal software.
Its modular approach to AI is really powerful. It puts the power in the hands of the user, letting them create AI solutions that match their needs and workflows. For appraisers, it means being able to build AI tools that work seamlessly with their processes and leverage their preferred data and methodologies.
Yeah, it's really about building the AI you need.
Exactly.
And finally, on day 12, OpenAI rounded out the festivities by introducing the new O3 models. O3 for heavy-duty tasks that need maximum power, and O3 Mini for smaller jobs and devices, where efficiency is key.
They're giving us options.
Yeah. I see this as OpenAI acknowledging that different tasks require different levels of processing power. They're giving users the choice to use the model that best fits their needs.
This really highlights their focus on scalability and resource optimization. They get how AI is being used in different ways. For appraisers, it means having access to models that can handle everything, from complex valuations to quick property comparisons, so you always get optimal performance.
I like that. I mean, it's really kind of mind-blowing to think about how much AI has advanced in such a short time.
I know, right? It really is. We've gone from AI being like this
Yeah.
futuristic concept to having it in like so many aspects of our lives.
And it's not just like cool tech,
You know?
for the sake of cool tech. These advancements are actually having an impact on our lives. Look at the potential for AI in appraisal,
Yeah.
increased efficiency,
Yeah.
greater accuracy, and handling more complex valuations.
And what's really exciting is how AI is bridging the gap between different fields, like we
Yeah.
see it with Sora Video, combining multimedia and AI. Or Canvas, bringing visual design
Yep.
into AI development.
Right.
These innovations are opening up all sorts of new
Yeah.
possibilities.
You know, for a while there was this perception that AI was going to replace jobs, especially in fields like appraisal.
Yeah.
But I don't really see it that way anymore. I think AI is more likely to augment our skills, make us more efficient
Yeah.
and effective at what we do.
I agree. It's about finding that right balance
Yeah.
between human expertise and AI capabilities. Appraisers have, like, critical thinking skills, good judgment, an understanding of markets that AI can't replicate,
Right.
but AI can handle. The data-heavy tasks, find patterns, provide insights, that would take humans forever.
Yeah, it's really about collaboration,
Yeah.
not replacement.
Exactly.
And that's why it's important for appraisers to stay informed about these advancements. AI is constantly evolving. Those who embrace these tools will be the ones to thrive.
Absolutely. You got to be proactive. Explore these technologies. Find ways to integrate them into what you do.
Right.
The appraisers who experiment and adapt will be the ones who lead the industry forward.
Well, thanks again for sending us on this deep dive. It's been amazing exploring these 12 days of OpenAI.
It's been my pleasure unpacking all this with you. The pace of AI is remarkable. It really makes you think about the future.
And to all our listeners, we hope you found this deep dive informative and insightful. We encourage you to explore these AI advancements further and think about how they might impact your work or your life.
We're always happy to hear from you, so feel free to connect with us on social media or leave us a review. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning.
This has been The Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.